Part 1. When Seo Jun closed the novel, the world shattered. One second, he was sitting in the backseat of a luxury van after a 12-hour photo shoot in Seoul. The next, glass exploded around him. Cold wind slammed into his body. And Seo Jun realized with horror he was falling from the sky. What the hell? Clouds rushed past him violently. White robes fluttered beneath him. Not his clothes, not his body. No, still his body. Still long legs, still pale skin, still silver earrings. Still the oversized black hoodie he'd stolen from his stylist earlier. But beneath him stretched mountains the size of kingdoms. Floating islands drifted through the clouds. Immortal cranes screeched overhead. And spiritual energy crackled through the heavens. Seo Jun's brain stopped working. I'm dead. That was the only explanation. Then he remembered the novel, Heavenly Blood Lotus, the cultivation story his makeup artist forced him to read during flights. A world of immortals, sect wars, heavenly beasts, and psychotic cultivators who solved every inconvenience through murder. Seo Jun had only read half of it, mostly because the male lead was handsome, and because the villain, the terrifying Cultivation Lord, was described as a man obsessed with perfection, beauty, and ownership. Seo Jun remembered making fun of him. Bro sounds insane. The universe apparently took offense to that, because now Seo Jun was plummeting directly into that world. Ah! A roar exploded through the mountains. Something massive burst from the clouds beneath him, golden eyes, black scales, a serpent dragon the size of a city. Seo Jun almost fainted. The beast opened its jaws. Spiritual lightning erupted from its throat. I don't want to die! Suddenly, everything froze. The wind vanished. The dragon stopped moving. Even the clouds halted. Seo Jun's body hung suspended in midair. A hand wrapped around his waist, cold, strong. Elegant fingers covered in silver rings. Interesting. The voice was deep enough to send chills through his bones. Seo Jun slowly looked up and forgot how to breathe. The man holding him looked inhuman. Long black hair flowed like silk behind him. Silver robes shimmered with spiritual energy. His face beautiful enough to make modern celebrities look unreal. Sharp eyes, cold lips, an elegance that felt untouchable. But what terrified Seo Jun most was the look in the man's eyes. Obsession. Pure obsession. As though he'd just discovered the most precious treasure in existence. Mine, the man whispered softly. Seo Jun's stomach dropped. Oh no, no, he knew this man. Lord Shen Wuyin, the Heavenly Jade Lord, the strongest villain in the novel, the same villain who collected beautiful things the way emperors collected kingdoms, rare flowers, sacred beasts, jewels, weapons, people, especially people. And now Shen Wuyin was staring at Seo Jun like he'd discovered heaven itself. The dragon beneath them lowered its gigantic head immediately. Thousands of cultivators standing on distant mountain peaks instantly knelt. Even the skies darkened from spiritual pressure. Seo Jun realized something horrifying. This monster, this terrifying, beautiful man was stronger than everyone, and currently holding him like a prized possession. Shen Wuyin brushed black hair from Seo Jun's face gently. How exquisite! Seo Jun swallowed hard. Sir, yes? Could you put me down? Shen Wuyin's expression darkened instantly. The temperature around them dropped. No. What? You'll fall. That's because you're holding me in the sky. Shen Wuyin stared at him silently. Then, for the first time in centuries, the Cultivation Lord smiled. It was devastatingly beautiful and deeply unhinged. Then I suppose, Shen Wuyin murmured, pulling Seo Jun closer, you'll simply have to stay in my arms forever. Seo Jun went completely silent. Yeah, he was absolutely doomed. Seo Jun learned three things immediately. First, Shen Wuyin was terrifying. Second, everyone in the Heavenly Jade Palace feared him more than death. And third, the Cultivation Lord had apparently decided Seo Jun belonged to him now, which was a problem, a massive problem, because Seo Jun was not trying to become some villain lord's decorative emotional support model. Unfortunately, Shen Wuyin disagreed. "You'll stay here." Seo Jun stared at the palace room. No room was an insult. This place was larger than luxury hotels he'd modeled in. Moonlit silk curtains drifted across carved jade walls. A spiritual waterfall poured through the center of the chamber. Rare flowers bloomed from glowing crystal trees. Even the bed looked illegal. Seo Jun narrowed his eyes. "Are you imprisoning me?" Shen Wuyin sat elegantly nearby, watching him with unsettling focus. "If I imprisoned you, there would be chains." Seo Jun blinked slowly. That was not reassuring. The Lord tilted his head slightly. "You dislike chains. I dislike you talking like that." A faint smile appeared, beautiful, dangerous. Seo Jun hated how unfairly attractive this man was. Shen Wuyin lifted a delicate jade cup. "Drink." Seo Jun looked inside suspiciously. "What is it?" "Spiritual nectar." "That sounds fake." "It prolongs life." Seo Jun instantly grabbed it. "Why didn't you say that first?" The servants nearby looked horrified. Nobody, absolutely nobody, had ever snatched something from Shen Wuyin's hand before. But instead of anger, the Cultivation Lord watched Seo Jun drink with quiet fascination, as though every movement captivated him. Seo Jun suddenly felt self-conscious. "Why are you staring at me?" "You're beautiful." The answer came too quickly, too naturally. Seo Jun nearly choked. "You can't just say that." "Why not? It's true." Seo Jun pointed accusingly. "See? This is why you sound insane." The servants instantly dropped to their knees. Silence, complete silence. Seo Jun froze. Was I not supposed to say that? Nobody answered, because Shen Wuyin had started laughing softly. The servants looked ready to faint. Their terrifying lord laughing? Over a mortal insulting him? Impossible. Shen Wuyin rested his chin against one hand while watching Seo Jun. "You truly are different." Seo Jun did not like how obsessed that sounded, not one bit. That night Seo Jun attempted escape. He lasted 7 minutes. The second he stepped outside the Moon Palace, a massive black dragon lowered its head in front of him. Golden eyes glowed. Seo Jun slowly backed up. "Nope," the dragon growled, then nudged him gently toward the palace. "You're his pet too, huh?" The dragon snorted proudly. Unbelievable. Even the dragon was loyal. Seo Jun sighed dramatically and turned back only to slam directly into someone's chest. Strong arms caught him instantly. Shen Wuyin looked down at him calmly, trying to leave. Seo Jun smiled nervously. "No? Liar." Seo Jun pointed at the dragon. "Your oversized lizard threatened me." The dragon looked offended. Shen Wuyin actually considered this seriously. "Then I'll punish him later." The dragon looked devastated. Seo Jun burst out laughing. And Shen Wuyin froze, completely froze, because Seo Jun's smile beneath moonlight soft and genuine was the prettiest thing Shen Wuyin had ever seen. The Lord's obsession deepened instantly, dangerously. The cultivation world feared Shen Wuyin for one reason above all else. He hated imperfection. A cracked jade cup, destroyed. A flawed disciple, executed. A disfigured spirit beast, killed immediately, cruel, cold, untouchable. That was the Heavenly Jade Lord, which made his current behavior absolutely incomprehensible. "My lord," an elder said carefully, "the sect leaders request your presence for the Heavenly Assembly." "Later." The elder blinked. "Later?" Shen Wuyin sat beside Seo Jun while slowly brushing through his black hair with silver fingers. "Yes." Seo Jun nearly died. "Why are you touching my hair?" "It's soft." "That's weird." Shen Wuyin ignored him completely. The elder looked like his soul had left his body. The Cultivation Lord skipping an assembly to play with a man's hair. The world was ending. Seo Jun grabbed the brush away. I can brush my own hair. Shen Wuyin's gaze darkened slightly. You dislike my touch? The room instantly turned freezing cold. Servants trembled. The elder nearly collapsed. Seo Jun realized with horror this man was genuinely upset. Over hair. No, normal people don't randomly brush strangers' hair. You're not a stranger. We met yesterday. Yes, that's not enough time. For me it is. Seo Jun stared at him. Shen Wuyin stared back calmly, completely serious. Absolutely psychotic. Seo Jun buried his face in his hands. I'm trapped with a beautiful lunatic. The elder accidentally made a choking sound. Shen Wuyin glanced toward him lazily. The elder immediately disappeared, literally disappeared, teleported away in terror. Seo Jun peeked through his fingers. Did you scare him off? He interrupted. You can't threaten people because they interrupt you. I can. Right, forgot you're basically a god here. Shen Wuyin leaned closer suddenly, close enough for Seo Jun to smell cold sandalwood and snow. If I were truly a god, he murmured softly, I would have hidden you where nobody else could see you. Seo Jun's heart skipped. That sounded way too possessive. And the worst part, Shen Wuyin looked completely sincere. Later that evening, Seo Jun discovered something horrifying. The novel's original protagonist had arrived. Lin Yue, the righteous heavenly sword cultivator, the actual main character, which meant the plot was starting. And in the original story, Shen Wuyin became obsessed with destroying anyone beautiful enough to distract him from perfection. Seo Jun paled. Wait, if Shen Wuyin became obsessed with him, then wasn't the plot already ruined? Oh no, a servant blinked. Young master? Seo Jun grabbed the servant dramatically. Does your lord kill people often? The servant looked confused. Daily. Seo Jun almost fainted. He was living beside the final boss. The next morning, the Heavenly Jade Palace was already in chaos. Because somehow Shen Wuyin had heard Seo Jun mention he liked flowers. That was all it took. Entire valleys of rare spiritual blossoms appeared overnight. Thousands of disciples spent the entire night replanting mountains. Seo Jun walked outside and froze. The landscape had completely changed. Pink and silver flowers stretched endlessly beneath floating clouds. Spiritual butterflies glowed softly in the air. It looked unreal. Seo Jun slowly turned toward the servants. What happened? The servants bowed instantly. The Lord wished young Master Seo to smile. Seo Jun's brain stopped functioning. That's insane. Meanwhile, high above the palace, Shen Wuyin watched Seo Jun stare at the flowers, and for the first time in centuries, the terrifying Cultivation Lord felt content. Not from power, not from fear, not from worship, just from seeing one person happy, which was far more dangerous than obsession ever was. Part 4. The Heavenly Assembly was chaos. Sect leaders stood frozen, elders whispered nervously. Because Shen Wuyin had arrived late, very late, and beside him walked an unknown mortal man wearing strange black clothing and silver jewelry. Seo Jun immediately regretted everything. Thousands of eyes stared at him. Judgment, shock, jealousy, fear. One woman actually looked ready to cry. Seo Jun leaned closer to Shen Wuyin. Why are they looking at me like that? Because they're curious. No, they look terrified. Yes, that's not normal. Shen Wuyin calmly took his hand. The entire assembly gasped. Seo Jun nearly combusted. Hand-holding in public? You'll get lost. I will not get lost in a room. But Shen Wuyin refused to let go. Worse, he looked pleased. Seo Jun wanted to scream. At the highest platform, sect masters bowed respectfully. Greetings, Heavenly Jade Lord. Then their eyes landed on Seo Jun. One elder frowned. My lord, who is this? Before Seo Jun could answer, Shen Wuyin spoke calmly. My treasure. Dead silence. Complete, utter silence. Seo Jun stopped breathing. What? Several sect leaders looked ready to pass out. The Heavenly Jade Lord calling someone his treasure publicly? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. One young master sneered coldly. He's merely attractive. Why would Lord Shen value a powerless mortal? The room froze. Seo Jun felt Shen Wuyin's hand tighten slightly. Dangerously slightly. The young master kept talking arrogantly. Surely Lord Shen is joking over a pretty face. Spiritual pressure exploded across the heavens. Crack. The floor beneath the young master shattered instantly. Blood spilled from his mouth as he collapsed to his knees. Everyone trembled. Shen Wuyin's expression remained calm, but his eyes looked murderous. Apologize, he said softly. The young master shook violently. Now. Seo Jun grabbed Shen Wuyin's sleeve quickly. Wait! The pressure stopped instantly. All eyes turned toward Seo Jun. Even Shen Wuyin looked down quietly. Seo Jun swallowed. He's just rude. Don't kill him over that. The entire assembly stared in disbelief. Nobody had ever interrupted Shen Wuyin mid-rage. Yet the terrifying Cultivation Lord merely watched Seo Jun silently. Then, very well. The pressure vanished completely. The young master collapsed unconscious from fear. Seo Jun blinked. Wait. Did he just stop the Heavenly Jade Lord from murdering someone? The sect leaders looked at Seo Jun like he was some mythical creature. Meanwhile, Shen Wuyin kept staring at him, obsessed, possessive, soft in a way that made everyone terrified. Because for the first time in centuries, the Heavenly Jade Lord had found something he valued more than power. And that thing was Seo Jun. After the assembly ended, the rumors spread like wildfire. The Heavenly Jade Lord is in love. He stopped killing someone because of that mortal. That man must be some heavenly spirit. They say Lord Shen carries him to bed himself. Seo Jun wanted to crawl into a grave. Unfortunately, the rumors somehow got worse after Shen Wuyin heard them. They think we're married now, Seo Jun groaned dramatically. Why do you sound pleased? Shen Wuyin calmly poured tea for him. They're intelligent. Seo Jun nearly choked to death. You cannot just casually say things like that. Why not? Because it sounds insane. You call many things insane. Because you are insane. A faint smile appeared again. Seo Jun immediately looked away before his face overheated. Hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Then suddenly a disciple burst into the palace hall. Pale, terrified. My lord, the disciple dropped to his knees violently. The blood demon sect has appeared near the eastern territories. The room instantly turned cold. Seo Jun froze. He remembered that sect, cruel, sadistic, one of the worst groups in the entire novel. The disciple continued shakily. They delivered a message. Nobody spoke. The disciple lowered his head further. They request the treasure of the Heavenly Jade Palace. Silence filled the room, heavy silence, the kind that made breathing difficult. Seo Jun slowly looked toward Shen Wuyin and immediately felt his stomach drop. The Cultivation Lord was smiling, but not softly, not warmly. This smile was terrifying, beautiful, cruel. The smile of the monster feared by the entire immortal realm. They want you, Shen Wuyin said quietly. Seo Jun swallowed hard. That sounds bad. The disciple's whole body trembled. My lord, shall we prepare for war? Shen Wuyin rose slowly from his seat. The palace shook violently from spiritual pressure alone. Outside, dark clouds swallowed the heavens. Countless cultivators across the immortal realm instantly sensed it. Fear spread everywhere. because the Heavenly Jade Lord, the untouchable monster, was angry. Shen Wuyin gently touched Seo Jun's cheek, completely calm despite the destruction around them. No one touches what belongs to me. Seo Jun's heart slammed painfully against his ribs. Then Shen Wuyin vanished. Boom. The heavens split apart, and somewhere far away, thousands screamed. Part 5. The blood demon sect disappeared in one night. Not defeated, not scattered, erased. That was the only word the cultivation world could use afterward. Entire mountains had vanished. Rivers ran black from spiritual destruction. The sky itself remained cracked for days from Shen Wuyin's wrath, and at the center of the ruined battlefield, the Heavenly Jade Lord stood untouched in silver robes stained with blood. Nobody dared approach him, not even allies. Because everyone understood now. Seo Jun was untouchable, not because of status, not because of power, but because Shen Wuyin would destroy heaven itself for him. Meanwhile, Seo Jun was losing his mind. "You what?" The elder trembled while kneeling. "My lord annihilated the blood demon sect. All of them?" "Yes." Seo Jun stared in horror. "That's insane." The elder silently thought, "You are literally the reason." But he valued his life too much to say that aloud. Then suddenly the doors opened. Cold wind swept through the hall. Every servant instantly dropped to their knees. Shen Wuyin had returned. Blood stained his sleeves. His silver hair ornament was cracked slightly, but the terrifying cultivation lord ignored everyone entirely. His eyes immediately searched for Seo Jun, then softened. "You're safe." Seo Jun's chest tightened painfully. This man had slaughtered an entire sect then, returned acting like a worried husband. That should not have been attractive. It absolutely should not have been attractive. Unfortunately, Seo Jun's heart disagreed. Shen Wuyin walked closer slowly. The servants discreetly fled the room immediately. Nobody wanted to witness whatever this was. Seo Jun crossed his arms stubbornly. "You can't just erase sects every time someone annoys you. They threatened you. That's not healthy behavior. They wanted to take you from me." Seo Jun froze slightly. The way Shen Wuyin said it quiet, possessive, like the mere thought genuinely enraged him. Seo Jun looked away first. "Still crazy," Shen Wuyin stepped closer. "Perhaps. But you're still here." Seo Jun hated how true that was, because despite the insanity, despite the danger, he had stopped trying to escape days ago, and maybe that said something about him too. Weeks passed, then months, and somehow Seo Jun became a legend. Stories spread across the cultivation world rapidly. The Heavenly Jade Lord carries him everywhere. He destroyed 13 sects over an insult. They say Lord Shen smiles around him. The mortal beauty controls the monster. The rumors became worse every day. Seo Jun wanted to die, especially because some of them were true. "Put me down." "No, I can walk." "You're tired." "I yawned one time." Shen Wuyin continued carrying him through the palace anyway. The disciples nearby instantly looked away respectfully, mostly because they didn't want to die. Seo Jun sighed dramatically. "This is why people think I'm your wife." Why are you agreeing?" A faint smile appeared. Seo Jun covered his burning face instantly. Hopeless, absolutely hopeless. But peace never lasted in cultivation worlds. One night Seo Jun overheard something terrifying. "He's not human." Seo Jun stopped outside the hall quietly. Inside, several elders knelt before Shen Wuyin nervously. "The heavenly calculations all point toward disaster, my lord. His soul does not belong to this realm. Keeping him here may destabilize the immortal world itself." Seo Jun's stomach dropped. Silence filled the room. Then Shen Wuyin spoke calmly. "And?" The elders looked pale. "My lord, if the heavens reject him..." Then I will destroy the heavens." Seo Jun stopped breathing. The elders trembled violently. "My lord, that is impossible." "Nothing is impossible for me." His voice remained soft, cold, absolute. Seo Jun's chest hurt suddenly. Because Shen Wuyin meant it, he genuinely meant it. The Cultivation Lord would burn the world apart before letting Seo Jun disappear. And for the first time, Seo Jun realized something terrifying. This wasn't obsession anymore. It wasn't fascination. Shen Wuyin loved him completely, madly, dangerously. Seo Jun quietly left before anyone noticed him. But his heartbeat refused to calm afterward. That night rain poured across the Heavenly Jade Palace. Seo Jun sat alone beneath the pavilion watching lightning split the clouds. His thoughts felt messy, complicated, because somehow, without realizing it, this world had become home. The servants, the palace, the spiritual beasts, the endless mountains, and Shen Wuyin. Especially Shen Wuyin. Footsteps approached behind him quietly. Then warm robes settled around his shoulders again. Seo Jun smiled faintly without turning around. "You always do that. You always forget to dress warmly." Seo Jun laughed softly. The rain fell harder. Shen Wuyin stood beside him silently for a long moment. Then quietly, "If the heavens demanded your life, would you hate me for destroying them?" Seo Jun's breath caught. "You really meant that?" "Yes." Seo Jun turned slowly. Rain and lightning framed Shen Wuyin beautifully. The Cultivation Lord looked calm as always, but his eyes held something raw now. Fear, not fear for himself, fear of losing Seo Jun. And suddenly Seo Jun understood everything, all the obsession, all the possessiveness, all the madness. Shen Wuyin had lived for centuries alone, untouchable, worshipped, feared, but never loved. Then Seo Jun appeared laughing at him, arguing with him, treating him like a normal man instead of a god. And Shen Wuyin fell completely. Seo Jun stepped closer slowly. "You know you are terrifying, right?" "Yes." "And insane." "Yes." "And emotionally unstable." A small pause. "Perhaps." Seo Jun laughed softly. Then, finally gently, he touched Shen Wuyin's face. The Heavenly Jade Lord froze instantly, like nobody had ever touched him with affection before. Seo Jun's chest hurt at that realization. "You don't have to destroy heaven for me," he whispered quietly. Shen Wuyin covered Seo Jun's hand carefully. "But I would." Seo Jun smiled helplessly. "I know." Then before he could overthink it, Seo Jun kissed him. Soft, warm, brief. But the second their lips touched, spiritual energy exploded across the heavens. Lightning split the skies. Flowers bloomed across every mountain in the immortal realm. And for the first time in history, the Heavenly Jade Lord looked stunned, actually stunned. Seo Jun immediately panicked afterward. "Oh God, that was embarrassing." Then Shen Wuyin pulled him closer instantly and kissed him again. Harder this time, like centuries of restraint shattered at once. The rain poured around them. Spiritual storms shook the heavens violently. Somewhere far away, cultivators screamed because their sect barriers exploded from the pressure. Neither of them noticed, because finally the monster feared by the world had found the only thing he could never let go. And Seo Jun, the man who fell into a novel by accident, realized he no longer wanted to leave. Years later, the cultivation world still feared the Heavenly Jade Lord, but now they feared Seo Jun too. Not because he was cruel, not because he was powerful, but because one smile from him could calm the most terrifying man alive. And everyone understood one absolute truth: never touch Seo Jun, because Shen Wuyin would destroy heaven again.